Chondro Corner where we rise and grow. Twist and turn, let the passion flow. Chondro Corner, watch the future shine. Every scale a story, one of a kind.
From the shadows we move, striking out bright. In every twist we find the light. Breeding the best, gotta have patience in this game. Chondro Corner where we make our name. Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner. Chondro Corner where we rise and grow. Twist and turn, let the passion flow. Chondro Corner, watch the future shine. Every scale a story, one of a kind.
What it do, everybody? Welcome to episode 19 of the Chondro Corner here on the Herp Collectors Network. We got my boy Aiden Bradley coming through, big Chondro legend in the making. He doing big things over there, where he at over there in SoCal. Got a few clutches under his belt. He's still growing. Got a lot of knowledge. Been keeping chondros for about not chondros but reptiles over about 10 decades, not 10 decades but a decade. And man, we're gonna go tap in with him just tonight. But first, let's see what's going on in this chat. What's going on, my PIC Jan? What's happening? Miss you at the show this weekend. Wish you would have came, but good luck at your show this weekend. Heathen Hatchery, Bob Ross, what's going on, bro? Hey, thank you for coming out. Thank you and everything. Coming out to Atlanta. Great seeing you and everything, man. Also, what's going on? How you doing? Then we got my boy Mike, what's happening? Morph Avenue. Then we got my boy Santos. What's happening? How you doing, man? Hey, Santos, I'm gonna hit you up. Very soon. I'm gonna hit you up, man. We're gonna do something. We're gonna have an episode, bro. What's going on, my boy T Keys? Y'all already know. Great seeing you this weekend too, bro. Good seeing you, man. Hey, y'all, if y'all missed out on Atlanta this upcoming year, whatever, this first half, make sure y'all there in the fall time, man. Hey, Atlanta was definitely a vibe. Definitely seen new people there. Definitely been networking and all that good stuff. So it was very dope. Was it very dope? What's going on, Traven? How you doing? What's going on, my boy John? What's happening? How you and the fam doing, bro? My boy Dan tapping in. I'm pretty sure Dan right now is on lunch break, tapping in right now. How you doing? My boy Trailer Park Chondros, what's happening? What's happening, man? Low life. What's going on? Trailer Park. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up too. My boy Jackie in the building, holding it down up there in Canada. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Thank you for coming out tonight. My boy Will, what's happening? Gus, what's happening, Gus? Somebody need to turn them blue. Big Mike, turn them blue. What's going on, Nikki? Great seeing you this weekend. You and Kurt. I wish we could have hung out more. Honestly, Sunday I had to get a lot of rest so I could come or drive back to Louisiana so I could do this podcast tonight. With a legend, upcoming legend. Who else we got up in here? Rhonda, what's going on? Make sure y'all go ahead and make Rhonda blue too. What's going on, my girl Adam? What's happening? What is going on? I hope everything good over there in Europe right now. I'm planning to come to Europe in October, September timeframe. Maybe at the Bills party after the NARBC in Dallas. Then I come over to, or I think you coming to the party in Dallas, right? Let me know in the comments. I think you coming. What's going on, Marcus Tiff? What's happening? But I will be in Europe, in Germany, in September. What's going on? Let's see who else in here. My boy Phil. Hey, it was great meeting you as well, Phil. Hey, y'all are crazy. Y'all are very crazy. You and Jared, y'all some goofballs. Good seeing you this weekend, bro. Blakers, what's happening? How you doing? How you doing? Thank y'all for tapping in, man. Thank y'all. So make sure, make sure y'all hit up, the sponsor himself, Jordan Harley Reptiles. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit them up for y'all retic, burn, chondro enclosures, and I think he working on something else for another species as well. So hit up my boy, tell him I sent you. You know, he gonna hook you up. He gonna hook you up. Oh, but without further ado, we got Aiden Bradley,
How's it
ladies.
going?
It's doing all right. How you doing tonight, man? How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
How's the
Yeah.
weather down there in SoCal?
It's nice. It's warming up. I think it's supposed to be 80 degrees in a few days, actually.
Okay,
I think it was
okay.
70 today. Yeah.
Sheesh. That's some nice weather right there. Is it
That's
beach
crazy.
weather? I say, is it?
You said beach weather?
Yeah.
Kinda. I'm like 40 minutes from the beach, but yeah, it gets to like 40 at night here at the very coldest. But right now
Mm,
it's probably 50 at night and 70 in the day.
that's great. That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty mild. Yeah.
That's great. But yeah, man, go ahead, give people your bio, where you from and everything, how long you been keeping reptiles, and then we're gonna go from there.
Yeah, so I'm from Orange County, California, and I've been keeping reptiles since I was like 5 or 6, but like it was mostly my dad keeping them then, and I was just like they were called mine. But I've been like seriously keeping them for like 10 years, maybe a little less than that. But I got my first chondro in 2022,
Mhm.
and then since then, like I've just been addicted to them.
Hey, can't lay off that control pipe, man. Hey,
Yeah,
I definitely understand. I definitely
yeah.
understand, yo. Like um, my first year in the control community, I think I spent about 20 bands.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was a real addiction at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah, they'll do it to you.
Yeah. So like what drew you to the chondros?
So I always liked green tree pythons. Like I saw them in the books in the library and like in elementary school. I remember, but yeah, they've always been like a pinnacle snake. I've always thought of them like that. But when I found out my uncle bred them like so in depth and for so long, I was like, shit, I might as well
Mhm.
like see if he has some.
Yeah.
And I hit him up, and he basically gave me an offer or a deal, and I got a few from him.
Got you, got you. And who is your
Yeah,
uncle again? Just to remind people that
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. His name's Ed Bradley. He's like a pretty low key older chondro breeder. I think he'll
Right.
turn 84 this year.
Oh, so he been doing it for a good little while.
Yeah, he's an older guy.
Got you, got you, got
Yeah.
you. So you what was your first chondro that you got?
So I got a pair of Jayas and a pair of Biawaks from him.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love Jaipurs. Like I think they very
Yeah.
slept on as a
Yeah.
locality. People like, oh, they don't get blue on the dorsal. It's all green snake, but I see some Jaipurs that have, the green outline, of course, and then the blue dorsal with the yellow side gut.
Yeah.
And I love that look about the Jaipurs.
Yeah. The yellow on the side especially looks cool. The contrast.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of people don't like think about Cyclops is just a mountain like right next to the city of Jayapura. And some of those animals labeled Jayapura or Cyclops are probably from either place, and you can't really tell them apart.
Yeah. But what I find in this community, like especially like new people like me coming in, a lot of people they don't look at the regions of these maps and
Yeah.
don't associate the region with the locality. And
Yeah.
hey, what locality can only have black tails and all that stuff. Some people don't know that.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
so advise everybody to go in y'all books, man, and go on the internet and learn.
Yeah.
Because you might think you about to put these two animals together, these two chondros together, and you just gonna come out with something totally different. Certain localities can only produce yellow babies. Some produce a mix.
Yeah.
So take it for what it's worth. Just get in these books and educate yourself and
Yeah.
everything.
And I'm
So
not I'm not super strict with the locality stuff. I have crossed ones and designers and stuff, but like yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of misconceptions with locality stuff for sure.
yeah, and I like the localities that's inbred. Because you can see a
Yeah.
difference between like a wild type, wild caught, um, I say cyclops and the inbred cyclops.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
blue on the diamonds, the blue on the dorsal is more permanent, and you can see it a lot more than a wild caught cyclops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So you got your Jayapuras and your Biawaks, and where you went from there?
So ended up getting one more pair of Biawaks. Um, probably 6 months after those first two pairs. But that
Hmm.
the second group of chondros I got were not from my uncle. They were just like Craigslist chondros. But I ended up breeding the two pairs I got from my uncle and a pair of Biawaks I got from Craigslist. All of that same year.
Yo, do not sleep on Craigslist. Like it's a lot of it's like
Yeah.
a lot of older people out here that don't know about Instagram, Facebook, Morph Market, all of these other places, and they'll just put it on Craigslist or something like
Yeah.
that, like an old forums page, and hey, you can get a good steal.
Yeah, for sure.
So how old was those females that you picked up from Craigslist?
So the one from Craigslist was an import, and I'm not really sure. I think he got her as an adult, so probably
Okay.
at least like 8. Probably
Mm,
older than that, though. Yeah.
that's nice. Yeah,
And the
that's
ones
nice.
from my uncle were even older than that. It was a
Sheesh.
2012 female and a 2008 or
Hmm.
2007 female.
Got you. Got you.
So yeah, they were like 15 and 10 or something like that.
Sheesh. Are they
Yeah.
still alive and well today?
The Jayapura female ended up passing this
Yeah.
past year after she laid, but the Biak female still still kicking.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, it's something about them Biawaks, man. People do not overestimate those
Yeah.
Biawaks.
Yeah, Biaks are the best, honestly.
Literally.
Yeah.
Um, they could throw some wild things in the mix, and you just don't never know.
Yeah.
You don't. So, so did you cross the Jayapura with the Biak, and that was your first pairing?
No, so I kept them both pure
Okay, so
Biak and uh Jayapura type pair.
got you, got you.
Yeah.
All right. So, at what point of your journey or whatever, your career, that you got more in your collection?
So it probably wasn't for another year after I hatched them.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, once I sold a few babies, I ended up buying a couple. Um, I guess I acquired a few more adults too from
Hmm.
my uncle, but yeah, those were just kind of slowly trickling in, I guess.
Gotcha. And
But
what
yeah, I don't
locality?
have too many.
What kind of blood was that?
Um, More Biawaks from my uncle, and then the ones
Mhm.
that I bought were a Highland type from Garrick and a Highland type from Patrick.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah,
Gary, hey, shout out to Gary House of Blue. Shout out to
yeah,
Patrick. You already know. Um, Pat Biox is crazy.
yeah. He has some nice Biawaks.
Yeah.
For
Probably
sure.
like one of the best Biox collections, ever, for real, honestly.
Yeah,
Um,
not
honestly.
that many people have hatched a lot of Biawaks like that. It's pretty
Hmm.
cool. Yeah,
Shout out to Pat. Shout out to Pat.
yeah.
So with your parents, like how did you come about your pairings besides the pure locality, what was like your first designer pairings or crosses?
So the first crosses, I paired them up last spring. So almost a year ago, I started pairing them up. It was a Highland male. Um, James Opdahl hatched, bred to a Jayapura female that my uncle hatched. And
Uh-huh.
the Jayapura female, she's the mom of Garrick's blue Jayapura named Siren.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know she can make blue offspring. And the male
Gotcha.
Highland from James, multiple of his clutch mates were blue, and his parents are pretty blue. So I'm hoping some of these turn blue. They hatched in September, so they'll be 6 months, or they're almost 6 months, something like that.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Are they starting their OCC or about to?
No, they're about to probably. That
Yeah,
was a
about
couple.
to.
I sent you a couple of photos of a
Yeah,
couple of
yeah.
red
We
ones.
matter of fact, we can get into that right now, honestly.
Sure. Yeah, so
Um,
that's one of them. That's probably my favorite one. That one's cool.
yeah, them diamonds on that thing is immaculate.
Yeah.
And, and this is the clutch mate to it as well, correct?
Yeah, that one's pretty dark. It
Yeah,
looks
you
darker
could.
in real life, I think.
Yeah, you could definitely tell the difference between that's a little lighter. The underbelly, the side gut is a little lighter, and then you see this
Yeah.
little dark monster right here, and like about purple.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So
Yeah, so those
what?
are
Mm-hmm.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So those are Womena Highland bred to Jayapura. So they're not really designer, but they're
Across. Yeah,
yeah, crosses. Yeah.
yeah. Two locality cross.
Yeah.
Nice. So this.
Yeah, so that's a Biawak female from my first clutch, and from
Sheesh.
the pair that my uncle I got from my uncle, and he hatched both
And
of
how
her
old is she?
pennants. She turned 2 in January, so just over 2.
That is some nice high yellow.
Yeah, she's really yellow still, but
Hmm.
Biawaks take forever to change. Most of it comes in like from 3 to 4 years old, or even 5 years old.
Right.
Yeah,
True. That is true right there. But if it keep that yellow like that, oh my
yeah.
God.
I'm sure it will keep some of it. Hopefully, a
Yeah,
lot of it.
definitely, definitely. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So how many more you have from that clutch?
I think I have 5. One male and 4 females. Not too bad.
Lucky motherfucker. Lucky.
Yeah.
And then you right here is a
Jaipur from my second clutch from
pure
the pair that I
Jaipur.
got from Ed. Yeah.
Nice. I like the blues
Yeah.
on there. I like the diamonds on it.
Yeah. So that one is a half sibling to Garrick's Siren, his Jaipur.
Hmm. Definitely, definitely love that, man. Like the blues that look like more of a foam green coming through the diamonds as well
Yeah.
as it's going to get older.
Yeah, I'm sure it will still change a lot more. It will
Yeah.
be 2 in March, so in about a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So let's get to pairing. Um, how do you start like your cycling season and get them ready to pair or whatnot?
So usually I start in the fall time, maybe a
Hmm.
little bit earlier sometimes, like August or September. But I drop the temps a few degrees at night, like
Hmm.
from 79 to like 75, maybe 74 for the
Hmm.
nighttime low. But they still have heat in the daytime and whatnot. But and I feed the females a little bit heavier in that time, just more often. I
Hmm.
usually keep it the same size all the time, but
Yeah.
I'll feed them like weekly instead of every other week.
And
Um,
what's the diet consist for your adults? Like is it rats, ASFs, quail?
yeah,
What
so
you feed them?
mostly mice, sometimes rats or like a day old chicken, but
Hmm.
mostly mice.
Chicken? Mm,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, like a day old chick.
nice. Do you
Yeah.
do any gizzards or anything? Chick down?
I haven't tried that,
Well,
but I do chick down, but I haven't tried the gizzard. It
okay.
seems like a good trick though for assist feeding.
If for a lot, like honestly, this what you could do. Um, get a rodent, a pinky, fuzzy, whatever whatever knee you're having a hard time feeding, and rub it, heat it up, and then rub it into that gizzard juice, a gizzard liquid, and then you feed it to them because they have that gizzard scent. But then also it has the fur, the bones, and everything else that it need to
Yeah,
grow. So that's a little trick that I learned. Um, you know, so instead of just
yeah,
feeding the chicken gizzard, because you can feed it chicken gizzard, like literally you have to feed it every 4 or 5 days, or sometimes even 3.
yeah,
If you want it to get bigger and shed faster and all that stuff. So yeah, man.
yeah. I like to feed mine rodents.
Oh
I like to
snap.
get them from pinkies to fuzzies as quick as possible. It seems like the prolapse stage is when they're on pinkies only, basically.
Yeah, got you. Trailer Park Chondro say he got one of your babies.
Yeah, it was starting its OCC. I'm
Nice,
curious to see how that one's going. It looked
nice,
dark
bro.
last time I saw it.
Got you, got you. What it do, everybody. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through tonight, showing up for this young legend. Honestly, like he ain't even like legend in the making is young legend now. Um, so cycling. You say that you drop the temps on food. Do you food cycle or you just pound on food during those
Yeah,
what two, 3 months?
so I guess it's food cycling, but I don't give them a break really, like
Mm-hmm.
a month or longer fasting period. I usually just go from like every 2 or 3 weeks to once a week for
Nice.
females that I'm pairing only though. Males, I don't even feed them in the breeding season,
Okay.
even if they'll eat. I mean, sometimes I will, I guess, but there's not really a
So
need
they'll
to.
go like what 2, 3 months without eating.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. And why you do that? Because like yeah, just let me know why you do that.
It seems like they'll show more interest in the female. I might be wrong about that, but it just
Okay.
seems like it to me.
Got you.
They're less curious about food.
Yeah. Do they roam the cage a little bit more around
Yeah, for
those
sure.
breeding season times?
Yeah,
Just
the
tearing
males
up
for sure.
everythng.
Yeah. Yeah, the
And
good
when do you
ones.
find those males like maturely ready to start breeding? Is it like 3.5 years, 4 years, 5 years? Some people I heard even do it at 2 years, start
Yeah.
breeding.
So I the youngest I've tried was, I guess he was about 4 or 4 and a
Hmm.
half maybe.
Hmm.
That was that James Opadoll male. Um but the other males that I bred were older, like 10 or older.
Okay.
But this fall I might try a 2-year-old male that I hatched. Or I guess he'll be 2.5 at that
Okay.
point.
Was
Yeah.
it a Biawak?
Jaipur.
Jaipur.
Yeah.
Nice. So how about for your females? How long do you wait to start breeding them?
So all the females I bred were older too, but with the the oldest females that I've hatched, I'll
Hmm.
probably wait until they're 4.5 to start pairing them.
Yeah.
Maybe 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's the sweet spot, 4.5, 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
Um, you don't want to try anything, push it at 3, 3.5, because
Yeah.
you're risking the mother to pass away. So
Yeah. I know people have done it though. I think I heard Matt Morris, or no, I
mhm.
think it was Tim Morris said that. I don't know if he bred a female or he was talking about someone else did, but he said the eggs hatched before her 3rd birthday, which
Wait,
is
oh my God.
crazy. I can't even imagine that.
Hmm.
That's
And
wild.
I don't know if do you weigh your females or anything?
Um, I don't think I've never weighed an adult chondro actually. I've
You
weighed
just
some
wait.
baby
Okay,
ones,
just
but
wait till they
yeah,
sexually mature. Okay.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Uh,
really not sure how big my females are. I think they're like 800 grams for the
mhm.
Biawak females. The Jayas are a little smaller.
Got you.
So that's a
So
guesstimate.
with females getting ready to prepare to lay and stuff, do you do a tub? Do you do lay boxes? How do you set up a gravid female about to get ready to lay?
So usually I'll cover the whole ground with moss. I
Hmm.
think Gary Shavino did a video on this, and I like basically just tried it out for my first
Shout
clutch, and
out to
it
Gary,
worked.
man. Shout out to Gary.
Yeah, shout out to Gary. So yeah, I cover the bottom with like an inch or two of moss, maybe 2 inches of moss, and
Hmm.
I leave it dry and put like a half cork tube on the warmer side.
Got you.
Usually she'll go under that like a week or two before she lays. Usually just shortly after she has her pre-lay shed, they go down there and they don't really come out
Okay, okay.
until they lay. Yeah.
Hmm. Like, what your lay box look like? What do you have it in a room or something?
So yeah, so when I do use a lay box, it's like a plastic one, but usually it's just the half cork round, and they'll lay under the half cork round.
Mhm. Can you show
Yeah.
everybody what it looked like?
Yeah,
Just
I'll
because
show the
if some people don't know what
yeah.
if you had one available. What it do? Y'all welcome, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. For the people that went to Atlanta show, man, what was y'all favorite part of the show? Let me know in the chat.
So the the plastic lay box I use is like this. These are ones my
Hmm.
uncle gave me. I'm not sure what kind of tub it is, but pretty
Yeah.
simple, just
It's a little
plastic
simple
tub with a
to
hole.
yeah, something you can get from Walmart real quick.
And then the cork round is basically just something like this, and this will be flat
Okay.
on the cage, and she'll lay like in here.
Oh man. Okay.
And I usually like to use this. I think they like it a little more.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That sounds good. All right. So, what I'm saying, what then that bring us to egg boxes. How do you set up your egg boxes?
For the incubator, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like here, let me grab one of those too.
My shout out to Chuck, my boy Chuck. What's happening, G? How you doing, Joe? I met bro.
I think it's a Sterilite tub. I'm not 100% sure, but it's just with some egg crate. Usually I use less than this. This is just in case I have multiple. But oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually I
Okay.
can fit like maybe like 16 chondro eggs in this.
Hmm.
I don't think I would
So
put more
it's
than
a
that.
lot of light boxes, well, light what's it called? Light
Yeah.
dividers stacked
Yeah,
on top of each
diffuser.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah, diffuser.
Usually I do like 3 of those with super wet vermiculite at the bottom.
Mm.
Or perlite actually, not vermiculite. But
Okay.
either or will work.
Hmm. And do you like keep holes on the side of the tub or anything?
The first few clutches I didn't have any holes. I just vented it when it got too humid. But now I put a couple holes on each side.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that. I've never seen nobody, usually it's just a vermiculite or perlite, and then maybe one little light divider on the bottom or whatever. But I never seen it with the three diffusers.
Yeah, I
So,
like to put a few of them.
and like, would do that help with maybe splashing or
Yeah,
um
it's just farther from the water,
humidity?
basically. Yeah, basically
Okay,
just
keep them from
to,
getting wet too much on the
yeah,
bottom.
exactly. Yeah,
Got you, got you.
yeah.
All right, so mother laid his eggs. Boom, the eggs are in the box. What do you do to get the mother back on the feed or back into the groove?
So immediately when I pull the eggs from her, I'll put her into a soak. Usually just water at first, so like room temperature, 70-degree water,
Yeah.
and then I'll give her like an hour or two in that, and then I'll put like a couple of drops of dish soap in there to
Hmm.
kind of wash the egg smell off,
Yeah. So what
and
kind of
then
dish soap?
just Dawn dish soap.
The blue one?
Yeah, the blue one. Yep.
Okay.
Just a couple drops, and then just a few hours or maybe overnight, and then I'll put her back in her cage. And
Okay.
usually she'll perch up. Sometimes they'll sit on the ground still, but usually they'll perch up and start eating within like a week, give or take.
And what you giving her, a small or medium mice?
Usually after I try to give smaller meals. I'm
Okay,
not
so
sure
like
if
maybe a wing mice or something like that.
like a yeah, like a medium mouse, like a small
Okay.
adult mouse, basically.
Okay, got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Got you, got you. All right. So then, that brings us to hatching day. What do you do? Do you cut? Wait till the first one pip?
Yeah, so I usually just wait till one pips and then I don't know, I'll wait like an hour and then go cut the rest. But
Ow.
yeah, I'm kind of
You
impatient.
want to see them. You want to see them.
I feel like waiting a day don't really matter. Like if one of them pipped, they most like they should be ready at that point.
Uh-huh. And,
And
and
I've
what kind of
never had.
incubator do you use?
It's like a wine refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
We redid it into an incubator, and for the first 40 days I keep them at 87 degrees, and then after day 40 I drop it to 85.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah, and usually they hatch like 52 days, 53 days.
And do you well, I ask that later. Well, I ask it right now. Matter of fact, do you keep ambient or heat panel? Some type of heat source.
No, I use heat panels. They're these old Helix heat panels I got from my
It's old
uncle.
school, old school.
Yeah.
Hey, if it worked, don't fix it. If it
Yeah,
ain't
they
broke,
work
don't fix
really well actually.
it. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. Ain't no reason to
Yeah,
change up.
yeah,
They've been doing
seriously.
this for a good amount of time, for forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So yeah, cutting day. So establishing neos. How do you establish your neos?
Sometimes I'll wait till they have their first shed to offer the first meal, but if they look like they fully absorb their yolk and they're
Yeah.
not super fat and full of yolk, then I'll offer them a meal prior to their shed. And
Okay.
I actually just did that this morning with those two that hatched like I think they hatched 4 or 5 days ago, and
Hmm.
they both absorbed their yolk, but they just looked like they digested it already, basically.
Yeah.
And so I just offered them a meal, and they both ate immediately. But I've had
What
some
was their
tricky
first
neos.
meal?
It sucks. What was that?
I say, what was their first meal?
It was just like a medium sized
Okay.
pinky mouse with some chick fuzz on it.
Some
Yeah,
chicken. Okay, okay.
yeah, they ate it immediately. It was pretty nice. I
Oh
was
yeah.
skeptical about the yellow one because he seemed like a little less active, but he ate it like a savage. Like struck it and wrapped it and everything. 5 days old.
That's what you want. And then you gotta keep
Uh,
feeding them consistently, every 4 or 5 days. So then they get in the
yeah,
habit of eating and growing because
yeah,
I'm just like I say once you get them over that year and a half mark, 2 year mark, you pretty much in a good, in a green spot.
yeah, for
Pretty much
sure.
there. So for the first meal that you give them pinky mice, correct?
Yeah, pinky mice. Yeah,
Yeah, pinky mice. Um, and then you it just depend on the clutch you know if they look hungry before their first shed or if
yeah.
after they okay, got you. All right. So what is the incubator timeline for GTPs and temps?
Yeah, so 87 for the first 40 days, and then on
Hmm.
day 40 or 39 to 40 or whatever, I'll drop it to 85
Hmm.
directly. And then usually they hatch on day 50 to 53. Usually like 52 to 53.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then a lot of people you have to also take a factor if you have other eggs in that incubator because it's taking up more mass, it generate more heat.
Yeah.
So you have to take that in effect as well with it. Of course, the outside heat of the egg box is it going to be the same heat in the egg box? So you have
Yeah.
to have that thermometer in there too, just in case.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to
Definitely.
put too many eggs in the box for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. So what's
Yeah.
your max when you put it in?
So I've never had a clutch big enough to where I had to like separate it, but
Hmm.
I don't think I would put more than 15 in that box. I think if I had more than 15, I would just put it in two boxes.
Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, so it brings up to like husbandry. So what do you keep your neos in? What do you keep your adults in? What you keep your adults in?
Yeah, so the Neos are right here in these
Hmm.
racks and this one right here. Um,
Gotcha.
they're like these old racks that my uncle made, and they have these like old critter keeper tubs or something like that.
Hmm.
And they use belly heat. The belly heat works pretty good. I actually like it better than the back heat, I think. But
Okay, that's something new that that I heard
um
of.
usually the Neos are like 84 on the warm side, maybe 85.
Hmm.
And on the cool side, like the front of the tub 79-ish, maybe 78. And the room temp in here is like 77
Okay,
about
okay.
most of the time.
Mm. So what you keep your adults in?
Oh, so they're in Vision 2x2. I think they're called 222s, the Visions.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
the
pretty.
adults. I meant the males and the females in the same.
Yeah, so I have a smaller, like these tubs right here. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
him.
I keep some smaller males in these tubs. They're like 20 inches by 15 by 12 or something like that. But
Hmm.
it works good for some of the smaller adult males. But yeah, all the females are in divisions.
Got you, got you.
Yeah.
Those look nice. And what kind of perches are those in the enclosures? They look nice.
And these ones they're all like plastic, either coat hangers or like PVC tubing that's been like bent.
Hmm.
Um,
Went for the coat hangers.
Yeah,
That's
and then
that's what I use. I just use
yeah, coat hangers are good,
yeah, I just
especially
use
for
the
the
little
little
plastic
ones.
coat hangers and the little square. I forgot what they call.
Yeah, the zip tie holders or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
and
what I
then
use.
in the adult cages, I use mostly naturalistic perches, like just like sticks that I'll find out in
Hmm.
nature and shit. Or some I have bamboo from like there's this park by my house that has bamboo, so I took some bamboo from there, made some perches.
And
Um,
what's your process to de-effect them and stuff? Like, do you put them in the oven or just wash
so
them?
I usually let them sit out in the sun for a while, and then I'll clean them with isopropyl, like 90% isopropyl alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
and then usually that's it. I'll just give them like a month out in the sun, and then clean them with the isopropyl, and I don't think there's anything alive on it after that.
I
But either
understand
way, I think I could probably just put it in straight away, and there probably wouldn't be no issues.
that. Got you. So man, like, okay, so you've been doing this. So you got your officially, in the Chondro game in 2022 and
Yeah,
whatnot. And I just want to know, like, what made you just want to go for it?
I don't know. I guess just seeing a bunch of them online and stuff, like I don't know. I just wanted to like get some and try to breed them. I guess seemed
Yeah,
like a fun project, and it ended up being addicting. I guess it's funny.
it's I got a question real quick. It say, what's the first step for a successful pairing that leads to is it copulation?
Copulation. Um, that's a hard question. I guess for me, the first step would be just dropping the temperatures and throwing the males in and hoping for the best.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Pray that the male and honestly pray that the male and the female work together.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, I've had that happen twice in the past year where, or maybe the male's just not ready, but it seems like there's a like they just don't like each other basically.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Sometimes they will warm up to each other. That I noticed over the past years,
Yeah,
talking to different people and stuff. Like sometimes they will warm up to each other and do what it do. But and when you got that one banger male or two, three banger males that get the job done, hey, you good. You good in
yeah,
the game.
for sure.
And yeah, how many females would you put one male to?
I don't think I would do more than two different females.
Yeah.
Unless it was like opposite times of the year, like say fall and spring. Maybe I'll do two in the fall and two in the spring.
Gotcha.
But I haven't done that many before.
Yeah. I think that's like the sweet spot right there, 1 to 2. Because
Yeah.
like, with ball pythons, you can do sometimes you can do up to 5, 6,
Yeah, I've
stretch,
seen people.
stretch that
Yeah,
out 5 or 6.
yeah.
It say can controls reabsorb.
Yeah,
Or
they
do they?
definitely can.
Yeah, they definitely can. Definitely
What
can,
did it say?
man.
Or is it that just a pair or don't pair if they do it together? Yeah, they definitely can reabsorb.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So when it comes to the control game, like who do you look up to? Who's your mentor in this whole, jungle?
Yeah. So I guess I would say mostly my Uncle Ed, just because like he's been breeding them since the early '90s and had some really nice Biawak and Highland stuff, like Garrick's Chronos and stuff. My
Hmm.
uncle Ed hatched those snakes, and Garrick got those from him. But
Yeah.
I would say
I gotta go
Garrett.
to Garrett house one time, man. Garrett
Yeah,
looks like he got
me
a
too.
dope crib. Have you been over there?
Yeah. No, I haven't been over there yet. I need to though. But
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get something for us. Don't worry about it. I'm
but
gonna hit up
yeah, I
Garrett
look up to
tomorrow.
Garrick a lot too. I would say Garrick is probably second on the list of mentors for me. He
Hmm.
basically has all of Ed's knowledge. just just younger and still actively breeding them.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Hey, Garrett. And I didn't want to spoil this, but we do have Garrett coming on the show. We do
Nice.
have Garrett coming on the show lined up this year. Um, it's in my book. One moment. March 31st. So make
Dope.
sure y'all tune in. House of Blue will be here. Herps Collect Network. Tune in,
Yeah,
tap in.
Garrett's a G.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
He's
for
done
sure.
some
I
badass
met.
stuff. Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, you good. Yeah, I met Garrett over at Bill House
Oh yeah.
um last year or whatnot. Then took some pictures together, of course. Um, Garrett, dope dude, got a good
Yeah.
soul. So he just want to see you do good, and he honestly, this what Garrett wants you to do. He want to see what you do with his, with his product.
Yeah, for sure.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's all Garrett want to see happen. What goes on in your mind? What you going to do with his product? And yeah. So what
Yeah.
you got in mind for that?
My snake from Garrick.
Yeah.
I'll probably pair it to my snake from Patrick and hope that they're compatible because they are a male and a female. Um, the male from Patrick is I can't even remember. I'd have to look, but it's like Prada Manicore Cyclops times Prada Manicore Vinsky, I think.
Mm.
Bred to a Bushmaster artifact, Jaipur cross.
Well, I love some
So
artifact. I love some
yeah,
artifact.
so it's basically like a northwestern and northeastern cross,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
multiple generations and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then the one from Garrick is a Womena Manicore bred to a Womena back to
Okay.
the father. Yeah,
I don't know.
and that
Well, I
one's
got
looking
I got a
nice.
woman, a man. No, I forgot a man. I got something from Garrett. I got two. Of Garrett animals.
Nice.
I wanna put it to some calico.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
I wish I had some calico stuff, but I don't.
Hey man, hit up Mark Hager.
Yeah, Mark has some really nice ones.
Yeah, hit up Mark
Uh,
Hager. He'll take care of you. I say, hey, Mark is the calico dude to go to.
yeah,
I'm not buying nothing.
yeah. And Marshall, I don't know if
Nobody.
you saw, Marshall just hatched a couple today.
Oh,
Those are
oh
both
yeah,
calico cats.
I talked to him earlier
Yeah,
in Instagram. Shout out to Marshall
yeah.
Mendez.
Shout out Marshall.
I seen him this weekend actually,
Oh yeah,
and we'll have Marshall
nice.
on the show this year as well. So,
That's what's up.
hey, Herp Collectors Network, we got some big things coming, some big hitters in the chondro community coming. Hey, we talking to one right here, big hitter.
I
um,
appreciate it.
for sure, man. So Marshall Mendez will be coming on the show later on this year. I got to send him the available dates. We talk, so it's gonna be a
Nice.
good time.
Yeah, those
Um,
babies he posted this morning look crazy.
crazy
Yeah,
dark,
they're like
very dark,
black and orange. Looks
very
crazy.
dark. I want
Yeah,
to try to get some tiger stripe from him,
yeah. I think
but we
one of
all,
those touches has tiger stripe in it. Pretty sure.
yeah. I want to try to get some tiger stripe from him. From Kino, of course, get some Cyclops from Kino.
Yeah, he has some
Oh
real
man,
nice ones.
shout out to my boy Dimitri, Art of
Yeah,
Chondros, man.
he has
Hey,
some real nice stuff too.
yeah, He got Dimitri
Yeah,
got some heat coming out.
yeah,
If y'all not following Dimitri Chondro, y'all need to follow him. Very, very reputable guy. He know what he doing. Dimitri been doing it. I want to say since 2006, I believe 2006, 2008. He been
yeah.
keeping chondros. He
I
grew
think
up
I
his
watched MJ's show, and he sounded like an OG, and like I think Marshall remembered his like his name tag from the OG MVF days.
yeah,
So he's definitely
yeah.
OG.
Yeah, it come to a point that I know when I see a Dimitri Chondro animal, have you seen
Yeah,
his animals?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
to me, his animal have a frosty look to him, a candy frosty look.
yeah. They have like a pastel-y, like
Yeah.
pastel
Mhm.
colors on them. Yeah,
So yeah, I'm getting something from him this year in a couple months, maybe about 2 months. Waiting
nice.
for the whether the let up and payments to go through. But
Yeah.
other than
How is
that,
the weather where you're at? Is it super cold over there?
oh no, it's good over here. It's like
Yeah.
maybe 75 degrees,
Damn.
maybe
Yeah,
almost
that's not
80.
bad.
Yeah, I'm over South Louisiana.
Okay. That's pretty close to Texas, right?
Yeah, so I'm like about 2.5, 3 hours away from Bill's place.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
So I go to Bill's, once every 3, 4 months
Damn.
and try to,
That's cool.
learn from Bill and of course Alex. Hey, shout out to Alex. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to them, man. They had that crazy clutch hatch last week or something like that last week.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Bill. He's always killing it. And Alex.
Oh yeah, for sure. I haven't seen Pat Collection yet. I
Yeah,
seen
I
Mark
think
Hayward.
Cryptic Chondros, what's his name? Sal. Sal
Sal.
did a video there. I heard him say that on the Chondro Lounge earlier this
Yeah.
morning.
Again, man, we will have
Yeah.
Sal on to again too.
Nice.
Got Sal on April 14th. April 14th, mark your
Nice.
calendars. That's when Sal gonna be on here. Herp Collector Network, man.
Yeah, he has some real nice stuff. The
Yeah.
Glazer stuff or Glasser or
Yeah,
whatever.
I want to go deep into that bloodline, the glacier bloodline, to see actually
Yeah.
where it come from and uh all that good stuff because I haven't heard of it until you know until I did the little what is called the unfiltering on Morph Market, then Glacier, all that good stuff. So I
Yeah.
want to see that. And he got some nice babies. I think Sal did maybe 5, 6 clutches already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
he's
he
been
just had
killing it.
a clutch drop, I think 2 weeks ago or a week ago.
Yeah, I saw that. I forget what it was. It was like a Vinsky or something like that, or
Yeah,
some kind of outcross.
man.
So,
If I can get some of that mosaic blood over here.
yeah. Yeah, Pedro freaking
Yeah,
is killing it too. I don't know if he's still keeping much these days, but
I talked to him the last time I talked to Pedro was last year, and basically, he tied up with life. Honestly,
yeah,
just tied up with life stuff. Um, that's about it. Hopefully we can get him back. You know,
yeah,
interested in the game, but right now his focus is life with his people.
yeah, for sure.
With his wife and kid or whatnot. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Hey, when Sal moved here to the States, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
when Sal moved to the States, it's gonna be wild.
Yeah,
Um, hopefully it's within, a few years, 2, 3 years, hopefully.
yeah.
Um,
Is he going to Texas? Do you know?
most likely, most likely.
Probably, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah. I was thinking about retiring in Texas myself.
Yeah,
Um, I got about 8 more years, really like 6 more years left in the military. So
Well, damn. Thanks
yeah,
for your
so
service.
somebody got to do it. So I probably start. I buy my land like in about 2 years in Dallas, Texas. And
Damn,
then I'm gonna start building on it that same year. I
nice.
want, I want me a barn house, a good barn house. It then
Yeah,
have have the reptile facility out back with like a 6-car garage, bro.
yeah, that'd be sick.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man. So what do you do to like to support your addiction? That chondro pipe.
So I work with my dad like not every day or like every day he works, but I work with my dad on and off, like basically like electrical work, like for
Hmm.
big stores like Starbucks and Stater Bros and stuff like that, like installing the speakers and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not a bad job. Hey, but for people that don't know, how old are you?
I turned 20 in October. So yeah, not that old.
And 5 clutches under your belt, 20 and
Yeah.
five, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I technically six, but one of them is kind of like a split clutch. But
Yeah, but okay. So
yeah,
6 clutches under your belt, man, because
yeah,
they couldn't do it without you, and you couldn't do it without them.
yeah,
As I have friends that did the barn house, and it was awesome. Hit me when the time comes. I got you. You already
Mhm.
know. Jordan, I'm Jordan. I'm waiting for the rental company to call me back this week and let me know, yo, it's locked in and all that good little stuff. I've been approved for the house. And then that's when I'm gonna go ahead and get the enclosures.
That's who Mark got his from, right? Heartland.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah, I saw Mark's Sal's video at Mark's house, and those enclosures look real nice. I
bro.
might have to get some.
Yeah, next level.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I said, next level type stuff. I wish I could have got one while I was in Atlanta, so then I could display it, during the show or
yeah.
whatnot. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a full room of you know Jordan enclosures, all that
Yeah, that'd
reptile.
be sick.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. Mark stuff is crazy.
yeah,
Mark
it's
whole
real clean.
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went over Mark's spot over in Dallas. He had, well, he was just in the closet, honestly. Like it was just a, a walk-in closet, that you put clothes in. And
Yeah.
then he moved downstairs to some part in the house, moved downstairs, and now that reptile room is crazy. It
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So like, what's next for you? What you trying to do next?
Hopefully more like Biawak, pure Biawak stuff and Highland stuff like Wamena, Manakori outcrosses. Um, and then I got my first ever designer a couple months ago from my friend Luke, Luke
Space
Snakewalker
chondros?
on Instagram. And Luke Snakewalker.
Oh, nice.
Luke Myers is his name.
Yeah. Okay, Luke
He
Myers.
bred like a really nice blue line pair with really good black in the pedigree. Um, and I got one of those. And so hopefully I'll mix that in with the Biawak stuff to make some calico-ish looking snakes. Hopefully. Yeah.
Dope, dope.
But yeah, hopefully just more Chondro success, hopefully.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Yeah, we rooting for you because it's not a lot of chondro breeders in this, in this game that done it
Yeah.
successfully. It's some people that kept on failing until they got, one, two clutches under their belt and all that good little stuff. It took them years. And shout out to them people that stuck in the game and did it until they produce something.
Yeah.
But this thing is not for the weak heart. This game is not for the
Sure.
weak heart.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you deal with prolapse?
So I've only had prolapses in one clutch, and it was my first clutch, and I'm pretty positive it was because I didn't really know what I was doing feeding them, and I bumped them up from pinkies to like too big of a fuzzy, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But I reinserted them with a probe, like
Mm-hmm.
a sexing probe, like the same size as the cloaca, basically,
Yeah.
and used like some neosporin on it, basically, and just reinsert it like that. And I think all of them except for one. I think three of them prolapsed from that clutch, and all of them except for one never prolapsed again, and just they were just fine after that.
Did you do the sugar water method?
No, I didn't do that, but I did see Gary's video on that.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we need more Gary Shavino episodes, man.
yeah, he needs to post more. Every time
Gary
I watch it,
Shavino
yeah,
is definitely one of the dudes to pay attention to in this hobby.
yeah, he's OG.
Yeah, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, man. So, what is the idea perfect chondro to you?
Um, Probably just a really nice high yellow Biawak.
She's like
Maybe,
some JL
maybe.
shit.
Yeah, like yeah, he has a really nice high yellow Biawak female that Buddy Buscemi produced.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like something like that. Like if I could
I,
just have one chondro, it'd be that.
yeah. I think Buddy gonna be on the chondro ballroom tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Matter of fact, hey, shout out to Keno and Trav, man. Hey,
yeah,
y'all
shout out.
get some top hitters over there, man.
Yeah, for sure. That
Especially
Trooper
that
Wall
that
Street's in
Christmas,
there.
yeah, that Christmas episode was crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
They did it in the middle of the daytime. I was like, wait, what the? Hey,
Yeah,
I gotta pause everything I'm doing for this, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Other than the snakes, what else you do, bro?
I like hiking and looking for snakes like locally.
Yeah,
I
cause
do
I see
that
you be doing a
maybe
lot of
even
herping.
more. What was that?
I see you do a lot of herping.
Yeah, herping, hiking,
Yeah,
fishing, all that stuff. But yeah, I do that just as much as the chondro stuff or more maybe.
yeah.
It's fun getting out there finding stuff.
Hmm.
When you do
Definitely.
find stuff,
And like,
sometimes you go out and don't
what's your
find
main
anything.
place that you go to? Look for stuff.
Um, Mostly locally, like the San Gabriel and Santa Ana mountains. It's like the two
Mhm.
closest mountain ranges to me, and there's like good hiking there, good canyons,
Mhm.
snakes, fish. It's
Okay.
fun.
And
Yeah.
like, do you want to get in the venomous snakes or you good with just?
Um, I probably would keep a couple venomous snakes to be honest, but
Oh no,
I
you
don't know.
crazy. You crazy.
I've seen a I've
Ain't
seen a
no way.
lot of rattlesnakes in the wild and photographed a lot of them, and like they're pretty chill.
Yeah, you on the same trail as Patrick. Nobody don't have time for that, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that.
You just can't get bit. You got to be really careful with them.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like
yeah,
I
because if you get bit one time,
yeah,
that's it.
yeah. I think I've only ever been bit by one adult chondro, maybe
Yeah,
two, but yeah, with the venomous, you'd have to be extra careful.
yeah.
Like yeah, for sure.
So, what other species do you keep?
So I have some Arizona mountain king snakes
Hmm.
and some Dumeros monitors
Ooh,
and a couple
ooh.
box turtles, but that's it. Yeah, the Doom Rose monitors are cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. But yeah, man. So we coming up on the hour or whatnot. What can people find you on social media?
Facebook, just my name, Aiden Bradley, and
Mhm.
Instagram, it's SoCal Biawaks. A bio for people that don't know, a Biawak is a it just means monitor lizard in it, like Indonesian. And I put that name like a few years ago, and I just never wanted to change it, so that's why it's
Hey
there.
man.
Yeah, but yeah, SoCal Biawaks and Aiden Bradley on Facebook.
Yeah, Jordan said he's seen your 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 dorm room monitors on other channels.
Yeah, I've sent a few of them out to some other guys.
Mhm. Are
Yeah.
they in the room with you right now, or is it too late
Um.
to get them out? I don't want to. I don't
Um.
want to disturb
Let me
them.
s- Let me see. They're in here. Let me see if they're out though.
Hell yeah! What's going on, Jordan? Man, hey, next month should be the month. Well, this week, honestly. Longer when I found out where I'm going at, house wise or whatnot, and then I send you the money, so then you could just ship the enclosures. Oh my god,
So this is the female. This is an
that shit
adult.
is cool as hell, bro. Like, yo, that shit is cool. Yo, how
She's
big do
kind
they
of.
get?
I don't really hold them that much. She's kind of not used to it, but I mean they
Yeah,
tolerate handling pretty well.
how
It's
big
hard
do
to
they
tell how
get?
big she is. What was that?
I say, how big do they get?
This is an adult female, so she's like 2 feet from head to tail.
What?
Yeah,
That's not even big. That.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
pretty little for a monitor.
that's cool as hell. Oh, yo. So what's the diet with those?
Mostly like crustaceans, actually, like shrimp or
Oh,
crawfish, and yeah. Sometimes I'll do rodents or chicks, but mostly mostly shrimp. Let me close this real quick.
yeah, that's cool, man. That is dope. Oh no, I want to get a monitor, but I'm in the military right now, so uh-uh.
Yeah, they're a lot more work than the chondros.
Yeah,
Like
exactly,
I only
exactly.
have one adult pair, and it's a lot of work. Like maybe more than all my chondros combined.
Can you show like maybe two or three of your favorite chondros
Yeah,
if
let me
they're
grab
not
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
if they're not out and about. I know it's almost late night. We ain't trying to have you get bit.
Should I grab adults or young ones, or it don't matter?
Your three favorite.
All right. So this is
Oh
that
my.
Biawak female you showed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of see her
Nice.
size better. She's pretty
Bro,
big. She's bigger than my fist.
that thing is crazy.
And she's yellow, yellow, but definitely still changing.
And that's where you get the bamboo. You got that like
Yeah,
over
this is
by
a
you.
bamboo. Yep.
That thing, I like that. I
Yeah,
might
it works
switch to
real good.
bamboo, bro. Bamboo look way better than fucking PVC shit.
Yeah. You can't get it too wet because it will start molding, but besides
Okay,
that, it
okay,
works real good.
got you. That thing is amazing. I like that.
This rack is so loud.
Oh, it's all good, bro. It is all good, man. I'm just,
um, see.
I appreciate you for showing off your animals, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh my
This is that
god,
designer Neo I got from my friend Luke.
that thing is
And so
crazy.
This one's mom is named El Jefe, and she's very black.
Yo, the dorsal, the, the diamonds are like yellow, yellow. The dorsal is like black, black.
Yeah. And
Sheesh.
the dad is from John Irby. He's
Mm-hmm.
from Soul Train to Joe Girl. And Soul Train is super black also, so I'm hoping this one has some melanism as an adult.
Oh no, it is. I already could tell. I could already could tell with that one, bro.
Um,
Sheesh.
this is my biggest chondro by far. This is a
Sheesh.
Biawak female my uncle
Oh my,
hatched.
yo, see, y'all, this is what Biawaks about right here. This is what Biawaks are about.
The lighting's so bad in here, but her
It's
blue is oh
yeah,
shit.
I can already see how it look, man. That thing is crazy. Is
Yeah.
that the one that you got from your uncle?
Yeah, this is one of them.
No, look at the Biawak, bro.
She's huge, like way
Yeah.
bigger than my other chondros.
They say how much do that Biawak weigh? Hey, most of the time, Chondro community don't weigh chondros. They go off of years of maturity, honestly.
Yeah, I might have to wait here just out of curiosity. But
Yeah,
I would suspect she's probably close to 1,500 grams, maybe a little less or more. I'm not sure.
yeah.
She's
How old
big.
she is?
She's a 2008. So,
2008. Almost.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
I'm not sure what's that, like 16 or something? 17?
Yeah, 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 yeah. She getting up there. She almost 20.
Yeah, she's old.
Yeah, she almost 20, man.
Yeah. Usually that's when they get that blue or pastel-y blue,
Yeah,
is when they get some age on
for sure, for sure.
them. Yeah.
But bro, man, it's been an honor to have you on. We about to get
Yeah, I
ready to wrap
appreciate you
it up.
having me.
Hey, man, shit. Hey, those animals that I just looked, that was a well worth the wait. that
I
that
appreciate it.
one you got from Luke, the
Yeah.
Biog fucking crazy. The monitor was even. I need to look into those monitors. Do they have them on Morph Market?
There might be some imports, but I don't think anybody else in the US breeds those, believe it or not.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I've had quite a few of them now. Like maybe 10 clutches of them or something like that.
Hold up, let's see. Beast Morph says, "Hey guys, do you think sexing a female is pretty accurate based on not seeing the plugs?" Um, it depends on how old that female is. If that female at least about 4 or 5 years old and you don't see any plugs, then that's a female.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah.
younger ones, especially like under a year old,
Hmm.
it's really hard to say.
Yeah. And
But
again,
I
when you looking at these sheds or whatnot, oh, 8 years old. Oh yeah, that's a female then.
yeah.
Yeah. So when you're
And
looking at these sheds, you need to unravel it within about 24 hours or 12 hours of its laying of its
yeah,
shedding.
yeah,
And
fresh shit.
then you're looking for the butterfly, where the cloaca at. You're looking for
Yeah,
a butterfly or two fucking yellow sticks. That's what you're looking for.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and an 8-year old, I would think an 8-year old male would have little spurs or maybe even big spurs, and
Hmm.
a female wouldn't at 8 years old. She would have maybe little ones, but not like a male would.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. That's true too, bro. Definitely honor to have you here on the Herp Collectors Network. We don't take your time or your your presence here lately. Thank you for taking your time out to
Yeah, no
come
problem.
and talk to us, bro. You
Yeah,
know,
I appreciate you having me.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So I'm gonna put you backstage real quick and say goodbye to the people,
Sounds
and then
good. Appreciate everybody watching. Thank you
yeah, and
guys.
then I'm gonna come back backstage once the episode is over.
Sounds good.
All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 19 of the Chondro Corner wrapped up. Thank y'all for whoever came out, commented, all that good little stuff. Hey man, this definitely was a dope ass show, highlight show, man. We got to see we seen a monitor, some chondros. We talked to a legend, honestly. Dude started in 2022. Already got 5 clutches under his belt successfully. That's crazy work right there, honestly. Yeah, man. But anything that y'all want to see during the show, anything that y'all want me to or me or Jen to put into the show, just let us know. Hit us up on Instagram, or hit up Mike from Herp Collector Network. Let them know, hey, y'all want us to do this or start doing this, and we will accommodate you as much as we can. Until then, y'all already know this country road, Mr. Floppy, Mr. AKA do it by himself sometimes. It's road, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Hey, be safe this weekend. All that good little stuff, bro. See y'all next week.
Chondro Corner where we rise and grow. Twist and turn, let the passion flow. Chondro Corner watch the future shine. Every scale a story, one of a kind.
From the shadows we move, striking out bright. In every twist we find the light. Breeding the best, gotta have patience in this game. Chondro Corner where we make our name. Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner, Chondro Corner. Chondro Corner where we rise and grow.